But then all it would take is one card that he plays that could really stop me up. And since I don't have a whole lot of direct removal, and I don't have any removal in my hand, that's not really going to get the job done. I'd rather control the board state and not give him a free card, meaning letting my Centaur die, even for the 8 damage that I would deal. So I'm going to offer him the trade, which he may or may not take, frankly, because his 5/4 is holding up my 2/3/3s. So he may or may not actually even take it. And I might get 5 of the 8 damage across anyway. We'll see. There we go. So see, by holding them back like that, it reminded him, hey, this guy is also stopping these 2 up right now. And I got 5 of the 8 that I would get across if I sacrificed my Centaur to his guy there. So I'll not deal 3 damage to hold on to a Centaur. Well, there are worse cards I could have to discard. Guys that have Scavenge are nice. Now, what could he have that costs 2 mana, 2 red, that could stop one of my creatures? Not a whole lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to put it on the Trampler. Now take note here, if he blocks the 3/3, he dies. So he has to block. Okay, he just concedes. And that's game 1. Alright. Okay, so we saw previously that he's running quite a few of those enchantments on his little guys. I think the Trestle Troll would be good there. Because if he has a 2/1 and makes it a 4/2 with one of those enchantments, the Trestle Troll is going to stop it up. Plus just 3 mana for a 1/4 against a Rakdos deck is pretty good. I think that's what we're going to go with. Alright, pretty good opening hand here. I don't have any removal, which I'm not, so that's not great. But we're going to make sure we got all of our lands that we need. And we're curved rather well. We have a 2 cost, 2 3s, and a 4. And we have the type of mana to cast for all of them. Make sure to get your Guild Gate down first, of course. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so whether or not to unleash this. I don't have any removal in my hand, so I may have to use him to block later. And I think if eventually I control the board state via Trestle Troll and other guys like that, that eventually I'll be able to attack him. But mainly I'm treating this as almost like a control deck at the moment. So I don't plan on blocking with this guy this turn, so might as well try to get the damage across. Every little damage counts and is valuable. Alright. Now this is a debatable play. Some might say, well, no, why not just play one of these guys, and you didn't play anything that turn, so you could start attacking him for a lot. Now I'm kind of wishing I had done that. Just so that the Slum Reaper could get through, but that's okay. The Slum Reaper could knock off the Giant, of course. But, oh well. I'm playing the Stonefarer there as opposed to the Monitor because I'm interested in trading, and I'd rather keep the Monitor back for later. He has a lot of like 2/1s and things like this in his deck. Alright, so now I've actually stopped him up for his turn because of the possibility of me double blocking right here. Actually, I'm going to play the Dead Reveler with the ability to block, leaving mana open to regenerate the Grim Roustabout. That turns Stonefarer Crocodile and Grim Roustabout into a Spawn of Rix Mahdi killer. I don't mind trading these two. Do wish I could get rid of this Gorehouse Chainwalker so that Slum Reaper could do his job. Okay, great. This is what we were hoping for. Now it's just a matter of planning out exactly how we're going to take care of business with this guy. Okay. That's the only combination that adds up to 4. And we're going to be taking 10, and that's kind of rough. But I also think we're in pretty good shape after this. Actually, yeah. That is what we want to do there. And actually, we're going to do this. We're going to take 11 this turn. Give him the opportunity to kill the troll, but kill the Trampler. As my little 1/1 can stop up his 6/4 all by himself. And when we play the Slum Reaper next turn, okay, generate. When we play the Slum Reaper next turn, it's going to kill one of the creatures and be able to kill the other one by itself. We're going to use his ability to lifelink. So the correct decision for him is to sacrifice this one. There you go. Let's just hope he doesn't have removal. If he does, he might be in rough shape.